Welcome to AP Studio. I'm Mr. Matas, and I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about some of your summer mission work. So by now you've gotten your packet in the mail, and you should be taking a look at it and reading through it. What I want to talk to you today is going to be a little bit about one of the physical exercises that's in the packet, specifically number 2. So when you look at the packet here, be sure you read through all of this, and we're going to be looking at this part right here. Okay, so number 2 is dealing with concept development and exploration. So when you read through this, it's going to explain to you what you're going to do, but I'm going to show you because sometimes the AP Central website is a little difficult to manage and go through. It gets a little confusing at times, so I want to walk you through it, okay? So obviously the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to want to go to this website. So that's where I'm going to go. This is what it's going to look like. As you can see, there's a lot of information on here. Now, you're going to be dealing with either 2D design or drawing. I do not believe there's anybody that's doing 3D design, but that is an option. I'm going to use a 2D design only because that's where a majority of the students tend to fall, especially if you're doing photography. It is just 2D design. But we'll talk about that when class starts. Alright, so I'm going to click on 2D Design right over here. So right now I'm on number 2 of under the Arts heading category. Select AP Studio Art 2D Design or AP Studio Art Drawing. I specifically state that photons, you will find photography portfolios under 2D Design. Now, here we go to number 3. Under AP Exam Information and Resources, so there's AP Exam Information and Resources, I want you to find the part that says 2D Design Portfolios with Student Samples and Scoring Guidelines. This is really cool because here you get to see a lot of different portfolios that were submitted by students all around the world, because yes, AP Studio is a worldwide thing. There's been students who have submitted stuff from China and whatnot. Anyway, so you can take a look at that, and what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you slide down and scroll down to student samples from previous years. So here you can see this, students and rationales. Now here it's giving you just the 2013 ones, so there's 3 samples. You'll notice that it also provides you with the score, so you can compare and contrast to see what's the difference between a 3, 4, and a 5. But I'm actually going to come over here to student samples from previous years, and that's what the instructions are asking you to do. You can look at these if you want to. There's not a problem with that. So here we go. I click on student samples from previous years, and now here I have to be a little bit more specific about what I'm choosing because they're giving you all 3 different parts of the portfolio. Quality and breadth we'll talk about later. Really what I want you to look at is the concentration with student samples. So you could click on that, or you could just scroll down. It's not that big of a deal. Now you'll notice that they have here samples from many years, and when you click on one of these links, it will take you to another page that's going to have more than one portfolio. So I'm going to just click on 2007. So when I go to 2007 here, you'll see that I actually can see all these 3 different portfolio examples. Now notice this is just for the section 2, which is the concentration, so right there, okay, and this is just 2D design. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on 2007. I'm going to look at Brittany's. So I click here on Brittany's. Okay, I have no idea who Brittany is. I'm just clicking on one. So now I can see here, this is what her portfolio is. And right away I see that it's a score of 6. I also see where she's from. So that's pretty cool. So now the instructions are asking you to explore the various concentration samples and to find a series that interests you both conceptually and visually. And key thing is that you're going to have to read the statement. Now, what you're going to be doing from here is once you're on this page, first thing I want you to do is take a look at the artwork and see if you can figure out what their theme is. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking shoes of some sort. Specifically, they are women's shoes, heels. So that's what I'm thinking is the central idea behind this series of works. Let's see if I'm right. So now I'm going to scroll down over here, and here's a student commentary. What is the central idea of the concentration? My theme of shoe design came from my love of shoes. Oh, cool. So I was right. It was about shoes. And then she goes in and explains a little bit more about what she's doing. So that's what you need to do is click on a link, check out the work, read the commentary, and this is crucial. You need to read the commentary. Some of these commentaries are going to be really good, some of them are going to be really horrible. Either way, I want you to read the commentary because what you're going to be doing is you're going to create the next 3 artworks in this series. Make sure that you're addressing the central idea, and you're not going to be able to address a central idea if you don't read the commentary. It just doesn't make sense. Okay. Then what you can do is you're going to type a paragraph minimum for each artwork in which you explain how your artwork conveys the central idea. I'm not looking for anything great. Okay. Nothing flowery. Just tell me what it is. Tell me what you're doing. So when I look at this artwork and I'm looking at this series of pieces, what are the next pieces that are going to make? That's what I'm going to be doing, and that's what the purpose is behind this. It's really working on developing a series and thinking about things in a different way. How to grow. You already have 12 artworks here. What's artworks number 13, 14, and 15? What would they look like? I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, feel free to email me at fmatas@lphs.org, and I'll be more than happy to answer some of your questions if you have any of them. Okay? If not, I look forward to seeing you once class starts. Be sure that you're looking at these things, and be sure that you don't just click on just one. Just don't go to the first one. Go to another year. Check it out. Go to 2009. See what's there. Hey, let's look at Cameron's. And here we definitely have some drawing. Okay? All right. Well, I'll talk to you later. Have a great rest of your summer, and we'll see you soon.